for me, I'm all good with Dylan Cease starting game 4 because I want this series to be over with. If Cease doesn't perform well and the Padres lose tomorrow, would that suck? Yeah. You have to go back up to that dump in Dodger Stadium. Like, don't want to do that. But for game 5, you have Yu Darvish who just shoved. So, and then you have a bullpen coming off a day off. So, like, they're going to be in a good spot, I think, even if they don't win tomorrow. Obviously, you want to get the job done. If you have the opportunity to throw Dylan Cease, you start him over Martin Perez. You just do. And that's no disrespect to Martin Perez. He's been pitching well for the Padres, he did in the regular season. He exceeded my expectations that I had for him, and I'm sure a lot of Padres fans. But you acquired Dylan Cease to pitch in these big moments like this. And I know at Dodger Stadium it wasn't his best outing to kick off the series. I get that. But he's going to have the Petco crowd behind him, and you have Martin Perez that can come in after him if he's not doing well. You have the luxury of having a short leash on Dylan Cease. There's a day off after game 4. And you have Martin Perez who hasn't thrown this series. You have other guys in that bullpen that don't have a lot of bullets or, a lot of bullets used, I should say, in this round, in this postseason. So there are options. You could go with Brian Hoeing. You could go with Wandy. There's other guys you could go to. And then everyone's going to be available tomorrow in the bullpen, by the way, because there wasn't a lot of guys that were taxed tonight. Sure, all of the high leverage guys were used, but Suarez threw 17, Adam threw 15, Estrada threw 13. Morhone actually didn't get used tonight. Hoeing, Matsui, Peralta, Alec Jacob hasn't been used this series. So there are options. And so I don't know if we should expect Dylan Cease to go 6+ innings tomorrow. But if you can pitch to that Dodger lineup a couple times through on 3 days rest and get out of there with a lead, like, you did your job. Obviously, the question's going to be like, okay, what sort of stuff does Dylan Cease have? What's the velocity like? But this guy throws upper 90s. I'm not really worried about it going into tomorrow. I like the Padres' chances, especially when the Padres, they're going up against a Dodgers bullpen game. Like, I know that's a lot of arms and that's a lot of scouting that you got to do, but the Padres, I should say, they have seen these Dodgers relievers now because this is going to be game 4. They've seen a lot of these guys, especially the back end guys. And those guys are going to pitch tomorrow because the Dodgers season is on the line. So that could be an advantage for the Padres. And we've seen through this series, the Brave series, we've seen that they can get opposing pitching with the long ball, or they can do something like tonight and just have a great team inning and put a big spot on you. And then you're fighting back big, the rest of the night. Shohei Ohtani, is he a talented player? Of course. But the Padres have proven that you can get Shohei Ohtani out. You can. Freddie Freeman, he's obviously not fully healthy. Mookie Betts, props to him. He had that homer, and he almost had one the other day as well before Profar robbed him. But you can still get Mookie out, obviously. Like, he was really struggling before this homer today and the almost homer the other day. So that's what I've got going into tomorrow's game 4. I like the Padres' chances. Crony even had some positives here tonight. So, yeah, I'm riding with the boys. Game 4 tomorrow. A chance to close it out at Petco Park in front of your home crowd, and then you could be having home field advantage in the NLCS. The Mets are up 2-1 on the Phillies. I'm not saying that series is over because the Phillies are really freaking talented, but the Padres could be partying real hard tomorrow night, and the whole city of San Diego could. So that would be a really cool moment